Welcome to ETH Daily, a daily briefing on the latest in Ethereum. Here's your latest for Friday, February 6, 2026. ENS says it will deploy ENSv2 on Ethereum Layer 1. The Ethereum Foundation releases the $1 trillion security dashboard, and Vitalik Buterin donates to Shielded Labs. All this and more starts right after this message. This episode is sponsored by Archive, an Ethereum-aligned data layer for Web3. Archive merges guarantees of blockchain with the performance and flexibility of traditional databases. Find out more at archive.network/daily. ENS Labs announced that it will deploy ENSv2 exclusively on Ethereum Layer 1 and will discontinue development of its planned Layer 2 name chain. ENSv2 is a major upgrade to the ENS protocol, introducing a new registry architecture, updated smart contracts, and user experience improvements such as stablecoin payments. ENS creator Nick Johnson says the decision follows rapid improvements in Ethereum Layer 1 scaling, including a roughly 99% reduction in ENS registration gas costs over the past year, driven by higher gas limits, including from the Fusaka upgrade. Initially, ENS had planned to launch its own namechain Layer 2 network leveraging Linea's ZK stack and later Nethermind Surge. ENS stated that operating on Ethereum Layer 1 is now significantly cheaper and simpler than running a dedicated Layer 2, while also keeping Ethereum security guarantees. Ethereum core developer Josh Stark shared updates from the Ethereum Foundation's $1 trillion security initiative, a broad effort to strengthen Ethereum's security to support trillions of dollars in value. The Ethereum Foundation launched trilliondollarsecurity.org, a public dashboard that highlights what makes Ethereum secure. The dashboard identifies gaps and tracks ongoing ecosystem work across user experience, smart contract security, infrastructure, consensus protocol, incident response, and governance. The initiative also funded WalletBeat to develop an ecosystem-wide wallet security baseline. The EF is also working to advance clear signing standards and research transaction assertions to improve user safety. And lastly, Vitalik Buterin donated an undisclosed amount to Shielded Labs to support Crosslink, a security-focused upgrade to Zcash's proof-of-work consensus. Crosslink adds a parallel finality layer that prevents chain reorganizations and rollback attacks, reducing double spend risk. The funds will be used for security audits, infrastructure coordination, and development efforts to advance Crosslink to an incentivized testnet and then to production. In other news, Everstake reaches 1 million staked Ether, and Ronin Network completes its Saigon testnet migration. This has been a roundup of today's top news stories in Ethereum. You can support this podcast by subscribing and following us at ETH Daily. Also subscribe to our newsletter at ethdaily.io.